So I added something new to my fire kit that I wanted to show you. Okay, let's get this guy expanded and opened up. Okay, so I've talked about my fire kit previously and different things that I carry in my fire kit. You're welcome to watch my other video for that. But one of the things that I decided to add were some of these. And what these are paraffin and paraffin oil soaked cotton discs. And pretty much the concept is, they don't weigh very much. They're pre-treated, not like pre-treated cotton balls in Vaseline, which I find extremely messy. So, I will carry a little tube of, this actually isn't Vaseline, this is Bag Balm, which works exceptionally well for pre-treating cotton or using as a coal extender. But these discs are pre-treated and then hardened as the paraffin wax sets. And I just carry, I think 4 of those together is maybe 3/4 of an inch high. They don't weigh anything. And you pretty much just take them, bend them like so. You can rip the side, rip the center out, whatever. Just expose those cotton fibers. And then, you would put it down on the ground and strike with a ferro rod. So how do I make these? Well, pretty much I just went to Walmart actually and purchased, they come in these tubes, basically premium cotton rounds, Equate brand. I think they were like $2.14. And this is what they look like. They have a top and a bottom, and then you can actually peel them open. I just left them together so that it gave me more material. But that's what they are. You basically just put them out on a piece of wax paper, And then I found me some of this. Gulf wax, household paraffin wax for canning, candle making, and many other uses. Well, my many other use is to use as a fire starter. And this is a pound of wax, and it comes in 4 4-ounce chunks. Basically just squares of paraffin, or cubes, rectangles of paraffin wax. This is what it is. Okay, so I use that. And then I couldn't find any of this locally, at least not at Walmart. They didn't have any, but this is Shabos paraffin lamp oil. So this is a paraffin-based lamp oil. This actually came in many different colors. I elected to go with the red, and I'll explain why. But basically, it's a little bit leaky still. But I just got this on Amazon. I think a quart of this cost around $14 or something like that. So basically, paraffin oil, cotton rounds, paraffin wax, and then I basically just took a Libby's pumpkin can and in another pot, filled it a little, maybe up to here with water in the other pot, and stuck this in the water that I allowed to come to a boil, and then drop the heat, and then melted the wax and added basically 1 cube of paraffin wax, which is about 4 ounces of paraffin wax, and then probably 2.5, maybe 2.5 tablespoons of paraffin oil. And I just let it slowly melt until it completely liquefied, and then gave it a stir with bamboo skewer is what I used. You could use anything, but something that you might want to throw away. And then after it's melted, I basically used the 2 bamboo skewers like chopsticks, dipped and saturated the cotton completely in the paraffin oil and wax mixture, or wax and oil mixture, I should say. Gently shook it so that the excess would drip off, and then placed it on a piece of waxed paper and let it dry. And I think 2 tablespoons-ish of paraffin lamp oil and 4 ounces of wax allowed me to pre-treat 20 of these discs. So it's a fairly inexpensive project. They burn extremely well, and for not a lot of money, you can make yourself some of these very nice, simple, easy, inexpensive fire starters to add to your fire kit. Now, why did I go with red paraffin oil? You probably can't tell too well on the camera given the lighting, but these have a very nice pink color. And that was for visibility. Using anything out in a snow environment, especially a nice white cotton pad, if you drop that or lay it down and look around, it might be harder to see. And so I elected to get a colored paraffin-based lamp oil just to give it a little bit of an off color that would make it easier to identify. So anyways, that's that. One other thing that I would just mention with these fire starting paraffin soaked cotton pads is that they are 100% waterproof. These are not going to retain any moisture whatsoever. Even if you were to take one of these and rip it in half and soak it in water, it's still going to work just fine. I mean, they're completely waxed up. Now, maybe along the edge or whatever, right there, it might not work if it's wet. But all you got to do is just basically tear another corner out like that, and you would be just fine. These things themselves could soak in water, and the water would never permeate the wax or the cotton. And then basically, what I have here is just a piece of parchment paper that I, folded these up in. Parchment would burn too. Yeah, just fold them up like that and then stick in my fire kit. So you basically take one of these and just kind of bend it up to get the fibers, the cotton fibers in the middle opened. I'll just give this a strike with the ferro rod. Try it again. There we go. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And as you can see, that cotton ignited without much issue. It's even very, not super windy, but there's a pretty good breeze blowing. You can see that the flame did just fine. As you can see, this is burning very well. Even in the breeze, gives you a nice flame. It's probably, 8 inches worth. Great option if you're needing to have something that will give you a increased burn time, or a coal extender for lighting a fire with even perhaps tinder that may be a little bit damp. This has been going now for probably a good couple minutes. I timed one of these from start to finish and got about 5 minutes and 40 seconds burn time on one of these paraffin treated cotton pads. This is AJ with Blackhawk Bushcraft. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please feel free to leave your comments, and we'll see you later.